What really happened when the cameras captured a completely unexpected moment, revealing a figure who has long been known for his privacy, walking side by side with a mysterious woman in a location no one could have imagined? And why has the name BTS once again been pulled into a whirlwind of speculation that has shaken millions of fans around the world? That question exploded across social media timelines, especially on X, formerly known as Twitter, when the latest photos of Kim Taehyung, better known as V, began circulating without warning. Within minutes, thousands of comments flooded the posts, igniting heated debates that were not only emotional but also filled with suspicion. How could a global idol, long associated with an elegant and mature image, suddenly be seen wearing a high school uniform complete with a backpack, casually walking through a school corridor alongside a woman dressed in the same attire? The location itself was no ordinary place. A high school in South Korea became the backdrop of what many are now calling the most mysterious scene of the year. There had been no prior announcement, no leaked schedule, and no official confirmation from the agency. Yet cameras, whether from fans or production staff, managed to capture just enough images to spark a massive wave of speculation. Eye on the photos, Taehyung appeared in a gray blazer typical of Korean school uniforms, his tie neatly fastened. His hair was styled in a slightly more natural way, creating the impression of a youthful yet still charismatic student. He walked beside a young woman wearing an identical uniform. Her face was not clearly visible in several of the images, but it was clear enough to make the public ask, who is she? An actress? A new trainee? Or someone completely unrelated to the entertainment industry? What made the situation even more intense was the narrative that immediately formed among fans. Some were convinced this was simply part of a secret drama or music video shoot. Others speculated that Taehyung was involved in an experimental collaboration yet to be announced. However, a smaller but louder group questioned something far more personal. Was this purely professional, or was there another story unfolding behind the scenes? The name Jungkook was inevitably drawn into the conversation. Why? Because in recent months, the dynamic between Jungkook and Taehyung has frequently been under the spotlight. Every small interaction on stage, every fleeting glance at public events has been deeply analyzed by fans. So when these photos of Taehyung with a mysterious woman surfaced, many began to wonder, did Jungkook already know about this? Was he as surprised as the fans? Or is this all part of a much larger strategy? Speculation quickly expanded beyond the context of the photos themselves. Several international fan bases attempted to trace the school's location. From the faintly visible building signage in the background to the architectural details of the stairs and classroom windows, everything was examined with remarkable precision. Within hours, guesses about the school began to narrow down. Yet without official confirmation, it all remained a puzzle with missing pieces. Interestingly, Taehyung did not appear uncomfortable in the photos. He looked calm, occasionally offering a subtle smile to the woman beside him. His body language seemed relaxed, showing no signs of pressure or disturbance from the presence of cameras. Ironically, this calm demeanor only intensified public curiosity. If this was a secret project, why wasn't there a more serious effort at concealment? If it was just a regular shoot, why was the location so exposed that it could be easily discovered? Some observers of the Korean entertainment industry suggested that using a high school setting could be a powerful narrative symbol. In K-pop and Korean dramas, school backdrops are often used to explore themes of nostalgia, first love, or teenage emotional conflict. Is Taehyung involved in a project that revisits those themes? Or is this an artistic experiment designed to contrast his global superstar image with an ordinary teenage persona? Others link the moment to a subtle marketing strategy. The Korean entertainment industry is known for skillfully generating buzz before official announcements. A mysterious photo, an unusual setting, and the presence of an unidentified woman could all be part of a larger plan to build anticipation. However, such strategies also carry risks. Emotional fan reactions can quickly turn into disappointment if the reality fails to meet the expectations created. Fan reactions themselves split into emotional factions. Some offered full support, viewing Taehyung as an artist who has every right to explore any role without being constrained by public imagination. Others felt shocked, even slightly unsettled, believing they had not been given prior information. And then there were those who simply embraced the mystery as part of the colorful and ever-dynamic nature of fandom culture. What cannot be ignored is how these photos sparked global discussion within a short time. From Asia to the Americas, from online forums to private group chats, the topic became a heated conversation. Every small detail was magnified, every gesture analyzed, every possibility debated. The phenomenon once again demonstrated the immense influence figures like Taehyung and Jungkook hold within today's pop culture landscape. Amid all the speculation, one of the most intriguing elements is the silence from official channels. There has been no statement, no clarification, no denial. That silence has only amplified public curiosity. In modern communication, silence often speaks louder than words. Is this quiet intentional, preserving an element of surprise? Or is it simply not yet time for the truth to be revealed? Several unnamed insiders from the entertainment industry hinted that Taehyung's current project is indeed designed with a high level of secrecy. They referenced a concept of identity contrast, aiming to juxtapose the image of a global superstar with the setting of an ordinary teenager. If that is true, then the school uniform and the interaction with the mysterious female character are integral parts of a broader artistic narrative. Yet the public is rarely satisfied with theories alone. They want concrete answers. Who is the woman? What role does she play? And perhaps most sensitively, is there a personal dynamic unknown to the public? These questions continue to circulate, creating an atmosphere of tension that is difficult to ignore. Meanwhile, Jungkook's name continues to appear in discussions. His long-standing professional relationship and friendship with Taehyung ensure that any development in one member's life is often linked to the other. Although there is no indication that Jungkook is directly involved in this project, imagined reactions from him have become a topic of speculation in their own right. Does he fully support it? Has he known about it from the beginning? Or was he just as surprised as millions of fans? This phenomenon once again highlights how, in the digital era, the lives of public figures are almost impossible to separate from mass interpretation. A single photo can ignite thousands of narratives. A brief moment can divide opinion into extreme poles. And in the case of Taehyung at that high school corridor, mystery itself has become the fuel keeping the conversation alive. Is this truly a secret revealed, or merely a fragment of an artistic project yet to be announced? The answer may emerge soon, or perhaps it is deliberately being withheld to create an even greater dramatic impact. What is certain is that a brief moment in a school hallway has managed to shake the fandom world and remind us that in the entertainment industry, surprise is always part of the game. But what if the hallway scene was only the surface of something far more layered, far more strategic, and far more emotionally charged than anyone initially realized? What if that brief walk in matching school uniforms was never meant to be simple, never meant to be innocent in the way it appeared, but deliberately crafted to blur the lines between fiction and reality? As the photos continued circulating, sharper versions began to emerge. Fans adjusted brightness, enhanced contrast, zoomed into reflections on classroom windows, and even analyzed shadows on the ground to determine the time of day. The scrutiny was almost forensic. Some claimed the filming appeared too organized to be accidental, pointing out what looked like staff members standing just outside the frame. Others argued that if it were truly a secret production, security would have been tighter. The debate intensified not because of confirmed facts, but because of the absence of them.